Hello, welcome to another piano lesson with Richard Yang. Today I'm going to cover We Are from One Piece, the first opening theme arranged by Animenz. So in the video description below, you'll find a link to my video performance as well as the link to the sheet music, so you can follow along. One Piece, this is, in modern day email. Right now, that is the only anime that I have seriously watched. The only fairly modern anime that I have seriously watched with my kids. So it's, I think, close to 1,000 episodes now. I'm only at maybe 700. I kind of stopped following because it's just way too long. But it is, once Luffy got Gear 5, I mean, that's epic stuff. So I love this show. And anyway, on difficulty, this is such an extremely difficult piece. I don't think it sounds as difficult as it plays, but it is extremely difficult. I actually started this piece way back, after a while, when I hit the wall, I put it aside, let it sit, and we pick it up again and give up again. So this piece took a long time. The actual touch time, I would say maybe probably 2 months or so. Right? So for me, for my standard, like 2 months is very long. And it only clicked like recently. So the good news is that once it does click, it does become easier. So it's not like on Rebel where even if it clicks, it's still difficult every time you play. So this is more like Demon Slayer. The Grange, right? So these are pieces where after it clicks, it becomes, I wouldn't say much easier, but a lot easier. So there's hope. So that's so hopefully I can help share my experience with you. There are a lot of tips and tricks in this video. So try to follow. So in the beginning, left hand, easy. I'm not gonna talk about that. Right hand. So right hand, it's a lot more difficult than it looks. First of all, instinctively, a lot of people will start playing this with a finger 1, 2, 4, and here a lot of them will do 1, 2, 4 as well. And again, now with one, there's nothing really wrong with that. However, you will very quickly find that if you keep using your fingers 1, 2, 4 together, you can really stress your hand. You will get so tired so quickly, and you will be. So the idea is that you need to switch things up. So you need to. So the way I do it is I do 1, 2, 5 first, and then I do 1, 3, 5. The last note you need to change because I need to go up, and this time I do 1, 2, 4. And 2, 3, 5 again, and the last note you need to change to a thumb because you need to go down. Right? So yeah, so this is it took me so long to finally finalize the fingering for this because this is what finally worked. So you don't need to repeat the learning step again. Now coming down. The first major trick is that you want to rotate your wrist this way so that your fingers point this way, right? So it's a lot easier than if you do like pointing straight forward or to the left. Why? Because when your fingers point to the left, you have to use the tip of your finger to hit the black keys, and the black keys is very narrow, right? So you need to be, so it's really easy to miss, and you need to be extra careful on hitting the notes. Now, with your wrist turned to this way, facing the right, when the finger touches the key, it's at an angle, so it has more. You have more surface area under your finger to catch that key, and this is what finally clicked for me, right? So this is it's a lot more accurate when you play that way. Okay, so let's do this. So lift the pedal on the lower D flat, and you start. Now the next one, this set is very difficult as well because to play this clean and fast, you have first of all you have this. So essentially it's this. So the trick to play this one well is that to have make sure that your wrist is very loose and relaxed, so that you can have this horizontal rotation as required. Instead of if your wrist is very stiff, you simply move your finger. It's very tough on your hand. So what do I mean by a relaxed wrist in this case? See, if I can move that between this way, it can carry you over. Especially the last one, for example, because if you try to play this, just that's really hard on the finger, right? On the reach, right? But if you can have your wrist over here, move right and back, right? Then it gives you a lot more room to work with in terms of you know your fingers in those you won't get stuck between keys. So it's very important to have your wrist come really relaxed here, especially the last one coming down. So what does it sound like? The jumps. Okay, so this is you just have to practice, right? Okay, so this is just practice, and I'm pedaling, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, and down. Okay, so it sounds like this. Another one, this arpeggio is also very difficult, right? So instead of doing this, it's very easy to miss. Why? Because when your finger coming down, usually you would use finger number 3 on the F. You have a black key right here, right? So you can easily get stuck with that. So instead of that, I do 2 hands here. This really helps with the rhythm as well, because everything is all perfectly you know, fours, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And now the only thing to note is the last one. This is, you know, it's 16th apart, so it's really fast. So you need to keep practicing this. You can do it fast, right? So it sounds like this. I'll do slower. And then so the first section, if you find that to be like extremely difficult, it is. So this piece it plays a lot harder than it sounds. So unlike many other pieces, so just so you know, I had a lot of problem with this as well. So section A. Section A, first of all, pedaling, you need to, so the pedaling is very, I wouldn't say advanced, but you need like very good pedaling techniques to make the piece sound effective. So for example here, don't hold the pedaling down. Right? You need you change. For example, this right after the accent, lift, and pedal down on this, change, up, down. You can probably change, and up, down, down, change, up, down, change, up, down. So that's the idea. Now, notes wise, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll play that slowly. On these chords, right? The second finger is you know, you play it twice at the same location. Those as well, right? So. And now on the rhythm, you just have to feel it, right? Down, up. And then you get the section B. Okay, so no, shouldn't be too bad. Section B. Now, let me first play you the YouTube version. So Animenz YouTube version it's like this. On the official sheet from Animenz's sheet music store, it's slightly different. So this is this one, and also the higher octave jump. That's the only difference between the this official version versus the YouTube video version. Okay, so the official version, section B, it sounds like this. There's something happening on the left hand. That's the only difference, right? I'll play that slowly. And here. Okay, so this. So essentially this, and also later on the octave jump, that's the only difference between the two versions. So just so that you know, and this is actually the first time I do this. I did look at the two versions visually before, and that's the only difference. Okay, so one more time. I'll do that one last time, and I'll continue. It's really fast. It's really fast. So make sure you engage the fingers individually, right? And down up. You have a down up motion. So that's to make things clean. And I use staccato here. Other than C, right? So I'll continue. So it's otherwise okay, and also this is. whenever you have this, remember, you have to lift your hand after playing, because if you try to play this kind of like if you as if you're trying to play legato, where your hand is too close to the key, you will miss this chord, because there are notes in between, right? So make sure you lift your hand and come down. So that's just a little thing. Section C. So in this section, just make sure you can get the rhythm right. And so there's an accent here and staccato. And so the rhythm here is it can be, if you try to just look at the music and try to figure it out, it is to me that was pretty tough. So just listen to the recording over and over until you get that rhythm in your head, so that you can you know how to play this, right? Okay. And now slowly. Be very careful on the on pedaling, and so anywhere you have staccato, pedal is off. Okay, pedal off and pedal off. Okay. I probably have pedal here. That went by probably a little too fast. Now, another layer to this to make your style good is that every time you see the slur, at the end of the slur, always lift. Right? Unless it's a longer note. For example, here, up. Right? This is a good example. End of the slur is D, lift, and then da, 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 right? Every time at the end of a slur, lift your hand. So I'll do this one more time so that you can have an idea, a better idea. Left hand as well. Right? Left hand. And whenever you come up, your pedal always comes up. Okay, so pedal down, up, down, up, down. So hopefully that made sense. This one is just 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, when you play the next note, you are, typically we are expecting an octave, right? But just remember, the F is slightly farther away, so just go a little farther to get to the F. So So if you look at the music very, very carefully, you will see that the first two notes, no staccato, and the rest do, right? So whenever you do not have staccato, that's where I put my pedal down and up. And then to the A flat pedal, up, down. So I only pedal on the beginning of the measure. And here I did the staccato in here. So here I'll do that a little slower. Alright, you do that. Alright, so this goes by really fast. This is a very difficult part. So you need to know the spacing. Fourth down, right? Here, fourth, and then three down, third, right? And then you do the this. So when you play this, your main focus is how to do this. These two notes. So I don't know how to explain that better. Just that you need to pay attention to how you get these jumps. And pedal down, up. Okay, so let me do that one more time. I'm at the third line from. Third last line. So, section E. So this is where, when I talk about the octave jump, this is a difference. So in the YouTube video version, the jump goes like this. Right, there's an octave. That's how you to play in the YouTube version. For the official sheet, he omitted that octave. But for the sake of doing this video, I'm gonna include that. So I'll do notes first. So notes wise, they should be okay. It's just that the jump, it can be very fast because you have this. And let's see if I think the it's just the fact that you have to jump. You have a jump here and the left hand back down to the E flat. So this takes some practice. And if you're very used to the key of E flat or A flat, E flat, it should be. If you play that a lot, should be okay. So one last time. I'll do slower when I need to. Use finger number 4. For some reason, number 4 is advice. I tried in the beginning. I tried to use finger number 3, 4. For some reason, it doesn't work as well. Finger number 4 works. Yeah. Well, actually, you need to keep playing this to see what fingering do you prefer. And this is the same tip as the very beginning. You want to tilt your wrist slightly this way where possible. So that, and on timing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And the timing, don't worry about it too much right now, because once you get these really well, it would just simply make sense, okay? Because you start here, it should just make sense, okay? Section A. Do slower. Right? So be able to read the rhythm. Da, 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 da. And this has a, just 1, 2, 3, and it stops. So don't just do a random number. These are fixed 16th notes, right? So. So this part, you just need to get the rhythm, feel the rhythm until you get it right? Like, it sounds like this. See, that's when I was working on it, that's the kind of mistake that I make, right? So. Especially interesting, right? Right? Da, 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 da. So this takes some time to get used to. You can either slide down, or you can use the different fingering as you see fit. Some people will do this. You can do that as well. So I think my fingering actually is not exactly fixed because it depends on my mood, and so. You can do that as well. So there are all kinds of things. So the point is, the more advanced you are, the more flexible you are with fingering. So the fingering here. Okay. You can do that, and as well, very important throughout this this section, you have to observe the phrasing, right? Make sure you can hear it. For example, here, those staccatos, you need to make them heard. A little tip here, after you play this, you might want to go lower. Just remember the B flat is closer than you think. That's my advice. B flat is closer than you think. Keep that in mind. I'll do even slower. This part is very difficult. So, the fingering, so this might be the most awkward place. Use 2-3 and 2-1. On this one, right hand and left hand takes over. Right? And also, the next one is the timing. I was so utterly confused. Right? So. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that is how. So so this part. Hopefully you got this. This is probably one of the most difficult parts, I think. So let's get to section G. Section G is similar to before, so I'll just play over. So you can do that, section H. So I'm gonna talk about this one first. So when you do, so obviously right hand is very light. Now to play this, you need to know what you're playing, because I made the same newbie mistake by making assumptions, right? But there is actually a specific pattern that you have to play. Right, so. It's very important to get that. Right? 3, 3, 2. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So remember, pedal up and down again. 1, 2. Now this is I would probably say this measure is the most difficult part of the piece for me. This at full speed is extremely fast, extremely confusing. So remember, finger, the middle note, finger changes, okay? 5, 2, 1, 3. 5, 2, 1, 3. 5, 2. Do I? 5, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2. So it sounds like this. And the counting wise, you know, you have to keep your eighth notes, right? Da 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 da. So that's when you try to learn this, this section can be very, very confusing in terms of the rhythm, right? Da 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 da. Okay, so when you play at full speed, it's very, very difficult to get this clean. And my trick for this one is, I don't know, it's gonna sound easier than it is. Relax. Okay. So be familiar with this. And the fingering change is very important. So I'm gonna do this one last time. And this is probably the coolest part. This is probably my favorite part, favorite little part in the piece. So cool, right? So you have different voices, right? And you have this. Okay, so there, so it's like almost like, and so it's pretty cool. You have different layers of voices, right? And so pedaling down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And so this one will take a lot of practice to get into muscle memory, but it will. Oh, sorry. D is not flat. Okay. Now continue. Okay, so. Once you know the fingering, it's just practice. So section I am I'm section I right now. section I, the important part is to look at the music and recognize the phrasing that's there. So again, definitely pedal off when you have staccato, okay? And technically the end of the slur as well. So in this case, right, pedal off, down, up. You have to observe the rest as well. Up, down, up, down, up. No pedal here. Down, up, down, up. So that is it's really difficult to talk to pedaling because I have to think. Usually my foot works on its own, but having to talk with it, it's a little strange. But you get the idea. So here is I play these almost like detached, okay? So I change pedal on each, or sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't pedal at all. It depends on my mood. Right, so remember, the last note is an eighth, not 16th. So. J, same as before. So remember, I've added the upper octave. Rotate your wrist slightly to the right, so that your hand points that way. You'll be a little easier. So here, notes should be okay. So, but rhythm, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, so I'm gonna count 1, 2, 1, 2 as in eighth, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. I cannot say it out loud and play at the same time. So da 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 da. Right, so hopefully that makes sense. So So that probably went by a little too fast, so I'm gonna do one more time. And when I was learning this, the rhythm, it took me, I wouldn't say forever, but it just, I never really understood it. So the key, listen to the recording, listen to the original song, so that you can get a feel for it. Da, da, da. So here the trick is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, right? Down. And coming down, you have 6 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So keep that in your mind. That'll make things a little easier, right? So here I switch hand. And remember, the last one is an 8th, not 16th. So 1. So that's how to get there. And now, after that, follow my fingering carefully because I share a lot of the notes with the right hand because it's just easier. For example, this. So this set, this should be okay. Right here, practice that. So remember, you have to. You at least need to be able to play individual hands well. And when you mess them up, it'll be very weird. But the way I learn it is that you try to memorize when do you have like black key on the right, or black key on the right, white on the left, and switch together, all black, and try to somehow find a pattern out of this, right? And the last one is a staccato. So now, section out. So section L, just there's no. I'll do that slower. So these are 16s, right? So you have the first one, and then 2, and 4. Another 2. One more note, then the right hand starts. So I'll play it slower. So 1, 2, 4. Another 2, and then an extra note here. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the end. So this is such a difficult piece, but it was difficult for me because I had to figure everything out on my own. So hopefully with this lesson, you might find this easier. And if you do, please let me know how it works out, okay? Until next time, goodbye.